All right, so it's rear bumper time. I just want to go over a few things. So it's going to help to do this if we go in and get some of this hardware out. So there's a 10 mil bolt here. Get this out. Now that this is out, we can kind of come in here and pop these. Get these off. And now what this does is it kind of gives you more leeway in here, so you can get in and get around here. It also loosens this. Now that this is loosened, you can kind of come in here a little bit with your fingers and start to kind of pull out those clips a little bit. And you don't need to have it out a lot, but just enough to give yourself some space. And then you can come down here and you can kind of pull this out a little bit, and that helps to pull out this whole edge. So it should make this part a lot easier. You only just need to barely wrap around here because it drops down and you don't wrap any further. So this helps give you pretty good access for cutting. So I recommend doing that. And then you come around underneath. Under here, we want to get these two out. I'm still laughing because that chunk of plastic that's on one of the bolts is a piece of mud flap that used to be on here that the other company that wrapped this just ripped off. We're also going to want to get this clip in here. I don't know if it's going to see it. Oh, it's already gone. How nice. All right, so now that we have these out, what we can do is this now will move so we can get in here and really clean, but at the same time, now you can kind of fold this skirt or sheath or whatever you want to call it. I know there's a name for it. And you can kind of push this against the tire and get it out of the way for the most part. There we go. So we've now pulled this back. You can see why this is important as well. So we've now pulled this back, and now we have full access in here to clean. We can get behind here because this area is kind of funky, especially if you're leaving the wheel on. Which is worth mentioning. If you have the ability to get this on jacks and get this back wheel off, it's going to make your life a lot easier. This gap is super small, so there's not really an easy way to get in here. So what I've done is pulled this back. I clean the shit out of this here, and worst case scenario, if I have to cut heavy and roll some material around to make sure that we're not going to have any failure, that's what I'll do. So that's what I do to get this prepped. So I'm going to clean, and then we'll go over the inlays next.